Welcome back to Rhythm and Roots. Today, we explore ancestral pastimes. We're diving into the rich, fascinating history of board games.
That's right. From ancient civilizations to your living room table, board games are much more than simple entertainment.
They're windows into cultures, strategies, and the human mind, reflecting society's beliefs and thoughts evolution.
It's a journey through time, revealing their deep importance. Because board games are as old as civilization itself.
Absolutely. We'll discover how they began and evolved, and how they became what we know today.
Let's start with perhaps the oldest board game, Senet. Originating in ancient Egypt, it dates back over 5,000 years.
Senate boards were found in tombs, even Tutankhamun's, suggesting its great spiritual and recreational importance.
It was a game of strategy and chance, with pieces moving on a board, believed to represent the soul's journey to the afterlife.
A pastime for life, and the journey to eternity, showing a deep connection to Egyptian worldview.
Now, to Mesopotamia for the royal game of Ur. Discovered in the royal tombs of Ur, modern-day Iraq.
Dating to around 2600 BCE, it's one of the oldest. A racing and strategy game for two players.
Its rules were deciphered in the 20th century, after millennia, a historical puzzle solved by archaeologists.
It's intricate, often decorated. Boards were works of art, revealing the sophistication of these ancient cultures.
Let's talk about backgammon, a descendant of ancient games. Its origin traces back to Mesopotamian games.
With antecedents over 4,000 years old, it's a dice racing game, requiring strategy and luck.
Popular in many cultures throughout history. A timeless classic that has endured for millennia.
Moving to Go, a board game of Asian origin, born in ancient China over 4,000 years ago.
It's an abstract strategy game, simple rules, deep complexity. The goal, surround territory and capture opponents' pieces.
Considered one of the world's most difficult, profound games, requires strategic thinking and long-term vision.
Its beauty lies in elegance and infinite possibilities. A cultural pillar in Asia for millennia.
And chess, the game of kings with rich history. Its origins trace to India, over 1,500 years ago.
Evolved from Indian chaturanga, reaching Persia and Europe, where it adapted to its current forms and moves.
It's the quintessential strategy game, a mental challenge, an intellectual battlefield on a board.
Pieces represent armies, each with a unique role, reflecting ancient hierarchies and military tactics.
Its global popularity made it a symbol of intelligence, and a pastime transcending cultural barriers.
The history of board games testifies to human nature. Our innate need to play, compete, and socialize.
From ancient rituals to modern entertainment, board games evolved, but their essence endures.
They bridge generations and cultures, fostering connection. A timeless way to challenge our minds together.
But board game evolution didn't stop there. It continued across different cultures and eras.
In ancient Rome, Ludus Latrunculorum, a war game, similar to chess, with infantry and general pieces.
Demonstrating Roman obsession with military strategy and how leisure mimicked life.
During the Middle Ages, royal game of goose gained popularity. A simple racing game, based on dice luck.
Often used to teach morality or life lessons, seen in royal courts and taverns alike.
In the Renaissance, board games grew more sophisticated, reflecting rising interest in logic and intellect.
But the real boom came in the 19th and 20th centuries, with industrialization and the middle class's emergence.
Board games became more accessible and popular. Games for education and family entertainment were created.
Monopoly, patented in 1935, has older roots. Its precursory, The Landlord's Game by Lizzie Meiji, 1903.
Designed to illustrate private property's injustice. Ironically, its success contradicted its original message.
A fascinating example of a game changing meaning, becoming a cultural icon.
Scrabble, Invented in 1938 by Alfred Butz. A word game combining vocabulary and strategy.
He calculated letter frequency in the New York Times to determine tile values. Pure science.
A game challenging vocabulary and mind, showing the beauty of words on a board.
The post-war 20th century saw a creative explosion, with games like Cluedo, Clue, and Risk.
Games mixing mystery, intrigue, and global conquest, reflecting the era's interests and anxieties.
The 1990s brought the rise of collectible card games and Eurogames or German-style games.
Catan, Settlers of Catan, released 1995, was a watershed, focused on building, trading, non-violent strategy.
Opened a new market, attracting wider audiences, showing games could be complex, socially enjoyable.
Modern board games often blend narrative elements, thematic immersion, and innovative mechanics.
From complex role-playing games to simple cooperative ones, current diversity is astonishing.
The digital era also transformed board games, with digital adaptations and online playing platforms.
But this hasn't diminished physical game popularity. In fact, it created a new generation of enthusiasts.
The ritual of gathering around a table is irreplaceable. Human interaction, physical touch, shared experience.
The history of board games is humanity's history, reflecting our evolution, strategies, passions.
From clay tablets to modern cardboard boards, board games have accompanied us for millennia.
They remind us of our intrinsic need to play, to challenge ourselves, to connect with others.
The cooperative board game trend is a newer development. Players work together against the game, not each other.
Like Pandemic or Spirit Island, fostering teamwork, reflecting a societal shift towards collaboration.
This offers a different kind of social engagement, less competitive, more shared problem solving.
Also, the rise of legacy games has created evolving narratives, where game components and rules permanently change with play.
Each playthrough is unique, telling a personalized story, adding a narrative depth previously unseen in games.
This constant innovation keeps the board game industry thriving, proving its enduring relevance in a digital world.
Consider the ongoing rediscovery of ancient games. Archaeologists continue unearthing new board game artifacts,
like Pachisi from ancient India, evolving into Ludo, showing a continuous lineage of play across time.
These findings offer fresh insights into human cognitive history, how logic, chance, and social rules developed.
Board game design itself is now a specialized field, combining art, psychology, and complex system thinking.
Designing engaging mechanics that capture player interest and foster unique interactive experiences.
The future of board games looks bright and innovative, blending physical play with digital enhancements and immersive stories.
The renaissance of board games in the 21st century is remarkable. Kickstarter platforms fund thousands of new games annually,
creating a vibrant community of designers, publishers, and players, a testament to the timeless appeal of tabletop entertainment.
Board game cafes are popping up globally, fostering social play, making it easier for newcomers to discover this rich hobby.
This resurgence proves that in a hyper-digital world, physical connection still matters. The tactile experience and face-to-face interaction remain invaluable.
Looking ahead, virtual reality integration could be next, blurring lines between physical and digital gameplay even further.
Imagine playing chess on a virtual board with a friend far away, feeling the pieces, seeing their reactions.
These advancements will only enrich the board game experience, keeping this ancient pastime relevant for generations to come.
Board games are a powerful medium for storytelling. Immersive narratives draw players into rich, evolving worlds.
They offer unique experiences, fostering creativity and imagination. A social activity that encourages deeper engagement.
Beyond pure entertainment, board games offer cognitive benefits. They enhance problem solving, critical thinking, and memory skills.
Many games boost spatial reasoning and mathematical abilities, making them valuable educational tools for all ages.
They teach patience, strategic planning, and adapting to change. Essential life skills disguised as fun.
So, the next time you sit down to play, remember the deep history in every dice roll or move.
Thank you for joining us on Rhythm and Roots today. We hope this playful journey has been insightful.
It's been a pleasure exploring games' profound depths and their lasting impact on humanity.
Until next time, keep playing, keep exploring. Let history guide you.
Goodbye for now.